Priyanka Chopra, one of India's worst actors but a celebrated film star in Hollywood, once opined that she is asthmatic and hence allergic to smoke. Quite a reasonable thing to say, you would think. She said it during India's Diwali festival, where firecrackers are burst as part of the celebrations. Diwali has been on the radar of India's climate change eco-fascists for quite some time now. At that time, people empathized with Chopra for being asthmatic and allergic to smoke. Few months later, a picture of her surfaced where she was seen enjoying a nice smoke with her mother and husband Nick Jonas. India's free and open social media slammed her for being a Category A hypocrite. Priyanka is not a lone exception. Celebrities, politicians and so-called social activists keep getting busted all the time for their hypocrisy. But what if all avenues of expressing anger or disappointment are shut down? It will give a free pass to celebrities, politicians and so-called social activists to go on preaching about virtuous things while indulging in the exact opposite. Something that Xi Jinping's family is doing right in the absence of a free and open social media in China. As Jinping tells people to be loyal to the party, practice austerity, stay away from display of wealth, reject Western education and beliefs, put country and party first before themselves. His own family is busy plundering wealth. Hi and welcome. This is TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group, and I am your host Sanbir Ranhotra. In this video, I will tell you about the loot and plunder by Jinping's family, even as Jinping sermonizes about austerity and patriotism. Let's begin. Chinese President Xi Jinping is a paradoxical man. He wants common prosperity in China and is compelling the rich corporates to literally give away all their wealth in charity. Xi also claims to hate corruption and uses anti-corruption probes to crack down on his Communist Party rivals. However, when it comes to his own family, Xi doesn't mind the concentration of wealth, nor does he care about the means of acquiring wealth. The Chinese president recently announced that China must pursue a goal of common prosperity. He declared that wealth is to be fairly divided amongst all people as a key objective of the next stage of China's economic growth. Soon, super rich Chinese entrepreneurs like Zhang Yiming, founder of TikTok developer ByteDance, Colin Huang, founder of e-tailer Pinduoduo, and Xiaomi CEO Lei Hun were found giving away hundreds of millions of dollars in charities in a bid to soothe Xi Jinping. The donations were clearly compelled by Xi's hawkishness rather than getting induced by philanthropy. The CCP is at the end of the day a corrupt party. Senior CCP leadership is riddled with corrupt transactions and massive personal fortunes. Xi is no exception. Xi's sister, Qi Kiao and her husband own Beijing Central People's Trust Real Estate Development Corporation Limited. Their real estate business has made stunning progress on the basis of the best possible land given by the local government in order to seek Xi Jinping's favor. In fact, Xi Jinping's brother-in-law also figures in the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists 2014 report on offshore accounts of Chinese elites. However, for Xi, the wealth of his sister or brother-in-law isn't much of a problem. Top CCP leadership was often caught in an embarrassing situation due to revelations about the personal weather of the leaders and the prosperity of their next of kin. However, Xi has been quite discreet in this matter. Just like his predecessor Hu Jintao, Xi has also ensured his immediate family remains financially untainted. Most of the wealth in Xi Jinping's family is therefore concentrated in the hands of his sisters, niece and brother-in-law. This allows Xi to play frugal while his extended family amassed hordes of wealth. How rich is Xi's extended family? Well, let's just say very rich. According to a 2012 report, Xi's siblings hold a combined wealth of over $1 billion. Most of the identifiable assets related to Xi's extended family were reportedly acquired by Xi's eldest sister over a period of 10 years before Xi came to power as China's president. As per Bloomberg, much of Xi's wealth was obscured beneath assumed names and several layers of holding companies. Xi's niece was also reported to have owned $20 million share in a local tech company, whose share prices accidentally witnessed a 40-fold jump after she purchased them. Xi's eldest sister also has $1 million property at the Bremer Hill Garden in Hong Kong registered under her name. In fact, another one of Xi's sisters, Xi Anan, was reportedly involved in a communications company, New Postcom. Interestingly, the previously unknown company had suddenly started winning multi-million-dollar tenders from a state-owned telecom giant in China. Xi's family wealth does find a link with the CCP. Much of their wealth was acquired by Xi's siblings in the decade immediately preceding his appointment as the Chinese president. Moreover, the wealth was largely acquired in sectors that involved government intervention, though there is no evidence of any direct intervention by Xi Jinping. Given his larger purpose of harking China back to the Mao era, Xi doesn't flaunt his family's wealth. In fact, a 2012 Bloomberg story that exposed the hordes of wealth acquired by Xi's family was blocked in China within minutes of its publication. Moreover, Bloomberg's microblog accounts were also blocked by the CCP authorities. The lack of corporate and real estate disclosure rules in China helps Xi and his family avoid a total and verifiable estimation of their combined net worth. Xi also banks upon the Chinese propaganda system that imposes a sweeping ban on any discussions regarding leaders' personal details and stonewalls any such attempt on the internet. Xi might ask the rich businessmen to live frugally, even if such advice comes at the cost of burning China's economy. But when it comes to his family's wealth, Xi simply doesn't care about Mao's socialist principles.